I'm going to show you something that probably none of you know. And this is about hunger, and everyone knows about hunger. Let me just go into game mode 0, survival. So hunger, as you can see, are the ham shanks that are at the bottom right of your screen. One sec, let me just wait for that. As you can see, they are down there, like right by my hot bar where it is right now. But yeah, so those indicate how much your hunger is full. And when I forget what it is exactly, I should know this, but I think it has to be 1.5. It has to be not. Sorry, how do I say this? It has to be 17 or 16 or 17 full, and for you to regenerate health. And yeah. So it will slowly decrease over time from you doing certain things, and I'll talk about that later. But it isn't just hunger, and I was just making like basically a pro guide to Minecraft, right? Things that you didn't know and all that goodness like that. And so I came across this, and I was just like, what the heck? Saturation. And maybe I'm just a noob for not knowing this, but yeah. So there is hunger, right, which you obviously know, which are the ham shanks right there. The saturation, which is an invisible thing that you probably didn't know about, which is also 20 points. And then exhaustion, which is 4 points. And this is saturation, as you can see here. Saturation equals 4 hunger points, right? Saturation equals 4 exhaustion points, right? And your hunger, right, when those points are gone, goes to that. So certain things take certain exhaustion points, and yeah. So let's just show you it off here. Whoops, I am in survival mode. Okay, let's just go back. Let's see here. Cakes are in food stuff. Okay, now let me show you here. Right. So for these bad boys, right? Whoops. Equal. Oops, how are we gonna do this? Okay, one sec, chill. And they equal one of these, which is a half thing, right? And the one hunger point is half of a ham shank, right? As you will see. So when like these deplete, I'll show you over here actually. It's actually right behind me. So when these 4 deplete, right? Boom, boom, boom. Let's go over here. One of these are going to deplete, and then it's going to basically just go back, and yeah, so that equals that. So let's say I just do a ton of stuff, and you know, as it goes on, it's gonna keep going down and down and down and down and down, and until it's like here, and then it'll be gone, right? And then you'll lose one of these. So then this will restart, right? One sec, let me show you here. This is correct. Yeah, and then it won't go back unless you eat food. And then like once you use these 4 things, instead of going into your saturation, it will take up this, right? And so it's going to be insanely inefficient. So that's bad. So you're gonna want to eat some food, and it'll just keep going and going and going, and basically just killing you. So let's just take this. Actually, we don't want this in here right now. So yeah. So and then when you get that, right, when all these are depleted, then it will equal 4. Let's just do this here. 4 cakes, right? So you don't want that. So that's bad. So you want to regenerate it and not have it to be that point, right? Because you'll just lose a ton of hunger. And yeah, so these are the food points, and effective quality is the food points and the saturation combined, which I think is a little bit odd. And once I figure this out, I'll like make a calculation for ratios and everything. But yeah, so the steak, I won't go through all these because there are a lot, as you can see. So you can just pause it at any point to look at them. But yeah, and these are the rankings. The food points, like numbers, 1 meaning the best, and saturation, then effective quality. So I'm just gonna back up a little bit, right? And I'm gonna go across. And sorry for some of them being blank like that, because they just do that sometimes. Not just told me it's because of computers, but I think it's just a bug in Minecraft. I'm not sure. And of course it starts raining. So, okay, now you've seen that. So let's just go over here. So walking and sneaking is 0.1 exhaustion per meter, right? So let's just walk over here, walking or sneaking either way, and then sprinting, right? Yeah, that's just 0.1 per meter, which is 10 times what that was. So spin around, just 0.1. And then swimming, right, it's 0.015, which is 50% more than it would be walking or sneaking. And then jumping is 0.2, which is twice sprinting. And then I probably can't do this because it's lagging a lot more, but I'm gonna try it. Woo! Did it! Oh snap! And sprinting jump is 0.8. And then, as you can see here, breaking a block would be 0.025, right? That actually does take up stuff. So it's more than walking, which oh, well, not really, because, you're moving your arms a lot, and it takes a lot. So, well, it's lagging. So, break a block, that's what it's going to do. And then attacking stuff, right, that would be 0.3. And then let's just get this out here. And then bam! So 0.3 right there. And right here, this would be taking any sort of damage would also be 0.3. So we take, now let's just go back into survival here. Bam! No, we're taking damage. So that just, any sort of damage, I think it can be anything. Just like, it doesn't matter the amount. It does hunger. And yeah, so it shows that right here. And then food poisoning is 0.5 per second. And then, when you move around, I think, I'm not 100% sure on this. But I'm almost positive on this, right? I am positive on this. Like, I think it multiplies. So I think it does that, like, it multiplies it. Everything that you do when, like, you're in hunger. So let's just take this and this. And let's eat. We can't actually eat.